Welcome back to Fish and Corn, the show that will give you good health and longevity in your life.
Longevity.
We are the elixir, the truth.
Do you really want longevity?
I don't know. But, speaking of which, I was listening to NPR Corn, and we're talking about like legalities in business, right? We were just talking about. There are 50,000 vendors in LA that are doing things underneath the table.
Oh, you mean the street?
The street people. And I'm fine with it, to a certain degree, because some of these people are not, they're trying to call them criminals and stuff.
I'm an anarchist, so I don't give a rat's ass about regulations. Those are just barriers to business. You do whatever you need to do
to make money.
Yep.
I believe in that. But
You get caught, it's on you.
Yeah.
Pay the consequences. You took the risks. Now, pay the consequences. But take risks.
And speaking of the risk, we were before on. We came back on break. Me and Corn are onto something, and in Chile is gonna be the next thing. Spotlights and everything. They got approved for that Bayfront by the marina.
Oh yeah.
That $1 billion resort. Mind you, there's no resorts in
I think that's
the vicinity,
horrible.
but they're gonna have one though.
I think that's horrible, man.
They're gonna dress up.
I love J Street Marina. That's one
I
of
do
my
too.
favorite places in the world, and they're gonna fuck it up.
You're gonna beautify. You're gonna have parks, a resort.
They're gonna fuck it up. It's gonna be just like downtown San Diego. It's gonna cost you $20 to park. You're never gonna see shit. It's gonna be covered with tourists.
No more cars. No the old school cars and
no more hanging out there to smoke a joint and talk about the world and watch the boats and
the boats will still be there, but it won't.
Not the same kind of
thing.
It's there's two kinds of boat culture out there. There's the floating trailer park, and then there's the ritzy yacht types. I like the floating trailer park. I'm not so big on the floating yacht parks.
That's the National City Golf Course country club that I belong to.
It's our speed.
Yeah, it's my Augusta.
Except it's the reverse. It just doesn't allow whites.
The guy from the Bay Area, our drone guy, we were playing that course, and he saw the graffiti on the wall next to the tee box, and all the pathways for the kids to cross over, because it's a crossover point,
right?
And that's how you get kids running there. So if you hit one, it's assumed risk, right?
Yeah.
But there's all these signs saying if you hit somebody, it's you. It's on you, bro. Well, I guess, you can't.
It is on you. You're the one hitting the fucking golf ball, but it's also partly on the kid running across a field of fire.
Fuck, dude. Last night, the Airbnb we had this. I haven't met her yet, but you.
I thought you put enough insulation to.
We've heard things rocking. One time we were in the garage and you hear banging. I said, Fishwoman, we need to move the bed off the wall. But this one was at 1 o'clock in the morning, and there's this it was the loudest. It was
Yeah, no, dude. See, that's the thing. I don't think I'd be comfortable with people living in my house because, I can do without the sound effects.
That's the thing is that if I had my druthers, we're doing it from a monetary, we kind of have to pimp in a sense and whore ourselves out.
I get it. You're pimping your house to make the fucking mortgage. I get it. I'm all for it. I would pimp my house in a different way.
Oh, yeah, the way we were talking. But, we do. So that was I see we have it on the note card here. Airbnb. We had the Trevor Noah. We had, cars. What do you think? I was at the 92.5 thing. What do you think about these people? Because you advertise on your car. The 92.5 crew, they advertise the big old English style in memory of such and such. They brought me the memorial portrait tattoos and shit like that.
That's
I wanted to
terrible.
ask your opinion about that.
That's ridiculous.
The car thing too.
Yes.
27, 22,
Okay.
Altima,
Think about it, okay?
Nissan Titan.
You are turning a thing, okay? And not just a thing, but something that you're going to use every day, like a pair of shoes or, the refrigerator, into a shrine for a dead loved one.
You make the shirts, bro. You've seen those shirts like at Plaza Bonito, probably. Yeah.
And to what end? What are you doing by wearing that shirt?
I guess the memory of one of the homies and shit.
What are you doing?
I don't know. I just want to ask your opinion about.
I don't. It's a crass commercialization of a tragedy.
Yeah.
Just move on. People are dead.
You can memorize.
If you want to advertise something on your car, fine. Advertise your real estate business or your extermination business or whatever, but not so and so died. The fuck is that?
Yeah. No, but we won't see those kind of cars because there's Day Street Marina again.
Yeah, you won't see those cars in that neighborhood anymore.
You'll see like the people out for because they're gonna fucking buff this fucker out. You saw the drawings.
Yeah, I saw the.
It's fucked up. I mean, it's not some Motel 6 hotel group. It's like some like Aviary kind of Del Mar shit group that's gonna come in here.
I'm kind of partial to the Motel 6 crowd, man.
That's right. Oh shit!
I like Motel 6.
I stayed in a couple of those.
I've stayed in dozens of them, dude.
The one you do gotta stay is that roadside or
Travel Lodge. Oh. I used to love Travel Lodges. Motel 6s, Travel Lodges.
But the road
Super 8s.
They're already. You're getting down there, and now you're getting down below because our homeless guy.
Dude, I've stayed in shittier hotels. Okay, I've stayed in shitty red light district hotels in Mexico. Okay, it's just a place to put your head down for 8 hours and take a piss. Who cares?
Or if it's done in Mexico, it could be some Asian type renting some women for the
evening. Yeah.
For the evening.
But still, at the end of the day, you're just renting space. I don't give a fuck. My wife, however, she's picky-unish about where she stays, and my kids like hotel. What do you call it?
Fun
restaurants.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's like a tradition with my youngest. He always has to have breakfast at the hotel restaurant. He really loved the Fess Parker up in Santa Barbara. That was
wow. You stayed there. That's like staying at the Del.
That was a very nice hotel, dude.
What the fuck are you doing in there?
My wife had something going up in Santa Barbara.
I didn't know the kids went. I thought it was just you guys.
We all stayed there. It was a lot of fun, dude.
Crazy. Those are
the pool there is nice.
Yeah, I know. I've seen it.
It's heated. It's they've got these shade structures strategically positioned all over the place, so you don't turn into a rotisserie chicken. And the restaurant was competently staffed, and the food was pretty good. So
$20.
Yeah, it's not outrageous.
I mean, the food is more pricey than the Denny's.
Well, it's pricier than the Denny's, but it's a nicer place than the Denny's. So I mean, it's like when people complain about paying a lot of money in Iceland for food. It's like, okay, yeah, I can see you complaining about that. But as we were just saying, I went to a fucking concert here in Chula Vista where you were paying $22 for a fucking little carafe of wine.
Yeah.
I'm not in Iceland. Why am I paying $22 for a carafe of wine?
Because some people want to line their pocket.
Yeah, exactly. So I don't have a problem paying top dollar for something if it includes an experience. Like I said about, but we'll pay the $25 for a mixed drink at a pool party where there's eye candy, but we balk at the idea of paying $25 for a mixed drink anywhere else.
Yes. Oh, you think I think this new resort's going to have a pool thing. You know they are because they all do.
Every cheeseball place has a pool thing. I'll tell you what, though. I like the topless pool thing.
Oh. Yeah, I've never been to one of these things. For you people that are in Iceland.
In Las Vegas.
What's the price to get in?
Oh, God, I forget. But it
$75.
It was expensive. It was expensive.
Drinks are expensive.
Drinks are expensive. Getting in was expensive. Unless you bring girls, you're not gonna get in. So yeah, it was fun though.
So how did the corn get in? Money, and you brought the guests?
The corn had a panoply of things to do.
Nice. That is so cool.
But it was, that was fun because it's fun watching women compete with each other over their boobs.
This brings into another thing. I guess we can segue beautifully, corn, into this next thing I had on the list. Because we talked about some serious notions here on the show this weekend edition of the Fish and Corn Show. I have this thing called Freaky Friday. It goes into our thing of the what ifs. And they brought into the Freaky Friday show. Like if you turned into someone else, you turned into a certain weapon. No, I'm talking about human. Or you turned into a certain beautiful woman.
What would you do?
Yeah, but it goes back to that whole when I was working the golf course thing. So if you had you had 1 year, and you had 2 weeks to finalize your corn life, and then you became the Freaky Friday of your choice. Who would your Freaky Friday be? When would you do it? It's not you can't. You're not gonna become Tom Cruise. You can't. But you're gonna turn into like that one movie. I guess the Return to the Opposite Sex kind of thing. Would you do it?
No.
Not for 1 year, but 2 days.
No.
1 hour. You used to say Freaky Friday would do a couple episodes.
Yeah, but look, the thing is, what if you like it?
Oh, jeez. What if you come back?
Well, no, but that's the point. If you come back and you liked it,
It'd be a memory, an era.
no, but you are forever cursed with the idea that you are this person, but you really want to be that other person.
That's the
I
thing.
mean, from a mindfuck perspective,
That
whole scenario just doesn't work for me.
So you would just...
I couldn't continue to exist as myself afterwards if I enjoyed the experience as someone else. You see what I'm saying? I have to be a monotheist when it comes to worshiping the self.
Would you, or if you could say forever, would you...
Again, you're talking about should I obliterate myself and become someone else?
Yeah. I don't know. It's kind of, there's something holding everybody back. You know?
I mean, it's this love of self. Because without that, you're not you. You are something else.
Let's come back in this next episode.